I'm Debbie Godfrey. Welcome to the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast.
Today's pep talk is on the topic of excessive talking. And this is something that I teach so much in the classes in terms of figuring out ways to parent effectively without using words. And it's one of the most powerful ways to parent because when you can have a child do the action that you want them to do without saying any or very few words, it gives you a sense of authentic power, makes you feel very influential in your child's world. And I found this so funny, the words that Dreikurs used back in 1948 even, and they are so relevant today. So most of this I'm actually going to just give you verbatim. And the first thing he says that instead of acting or even thinking, most parents just talk. Whatever the child does, they have something to say. If they don't know what to do, they talk. Talk does not help, of course, as their words do not present any constructive plan. Now, naturally, words are necessary. The child needs explanations and instruction, just as he needs amusement. And it is possible to make deep and lasting impressions through words. But too often words are without meaning or direction. You must be on guard against such speech. Every word that has no effect is superfluous and even injurious. And I love this, that he says that every word that doesn't have an effect is injurious. And it's so true because it's counterproductive. Every time that you say something and your child ignores you, he's learning that he can ignore you. He's learning that he doesn't have to do what you say. And so it's just so, there's so much truth in this.
Look, Bumble knows you're exhausted by dating. All the must not take yourself too seriously and 6'1" since that matters. And what do I even say other than, hey? Well, that's why they're introducing an all-new Bumble, with exciting features to make compatibility easier, starting the chat better, and dating safer. They've changed, so you don't have to. Download the new Bumble now.
Going on, it's not an expression of personal contact, but rather a disturbance in human relationships. Words can be a means of communication, or they can be a tool of warfare. You must decide whenever you talk with your child whether you wish to talk for the release of your own tension, annoyance, or anger, or whether you wish to impress the child. In the latter case, you should never talk unless you ascertain that the child is ready to listen. And you must watch your own emotions. Only when you are completely calm are you in a position to talk constructively. Otherwise, your words have the effect of violence. They are offensive and stir up antagonism. If you wish to use words constructively, you must constantly watch their effect and must stop talking if you see that the child is not susceptible at the moment. If you or the child get excited during the conversation, then you should know it's time to stop talking. I feel like I can't do better with words than what Dreikurs said back then. In the latter event, when it's time to stop talking, words need to be supplanted by action. So it's not when you stop talking that you're not going to do anything. It's just that if the child's not listening to your words, you need to figure out a way to take action in the situation. It is better to stop and think than to add another comment or remark that would probably meet with no greater response than the first. Above all, you should never repeat what you have once said, and you should never tell the child something he already knows. Showing him his mistakes falls in the category of useless words, because most of the time the child knows that he has made a mistake. If your comment was useless the first time, it will be harmful the second, even if it serves its purpose. Repetition exasperates, and irritation acts as a prelude to unpleasant bickering. You should talk little, think much, and act accordingly. That is, let the natural consequence take effect. Sometimes when the child has done wrong, complete silence will make a deeper impression on him than the strongest words, as silence can be a very forcible expression of disapproval. So today, observe the words you're saying. Are they having an effect? Look at your child before you talk to him. Is he listening? Is there a way that you can ask him, I need to tell you something right now. When is a good time to talk? And make sure that you have his ear, because all the talking where they're not listening is actually harmful. I just love that. Have a great day. Happy parenting.
Thank you so much for joining me here at the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast. I assume you're here because you're getting something out of these daily pep talks. And wouldn't it be great if more parents could hear more about these ideas for their children? And you can help me in a great way by liking the episodes, by sharing them on your social media, and especially by providing a review on your platform of choice. So if you could do me a huge favor and do that, it would really help get this out to many, many, many more parents. And we can all help our children feel more seen, heard, and understood, which is my life's work, is to make sure that all children feel loved and appreciated and that we can discipline them without breaking their spirit. So I hope that you've enjoyed these podcasts and will continue to enjoy them. And I really appreciate any support you can give me here at Positive Parenting Pep Talks. Thank you so much. Have a great day and happy parenting.